Hello YouTube, Kingpin of Cinema here, and freaking QB999 here to give you yet another video game review, this time being Bayonetta.
This one has seemed to be really mixed to everyone, including us.
Yeah, we kind of have the same opinion on this one.
It's a real love-hate relationship here. There's parts of it that you'll just throw your controller at the TV about, and there'll be parts where you'll actually go, wow, this is pretty good.
Yeah, so we're going to break this game down and kind of talk about the parts that we thought were good and bad and really bad.
Really needed help. First off, the visuals. Throughout the game, very good visuals.
Yeah, this game was made for the 360, and it looks really good. And it kind of brings up a minor point. If you have to play this game, play it on the 360.
The PS3 has massive load problems, so the Xbox 360 version does not have that problem.
And plus, the graphics on the PS3 version aren't as good because it's not as many frames per second. It's only 30 frames per second on the PS3, whereas Xbox 360 it's 60 frames per second. So it looks really good.
Yeah, so the visuals are outstanding. The different visuals, the different places you go.
Yeah, the giant monsters look terrific.
The creatures do look good. A majority of them are pretty good looking.
Yeah, they range from the ridiculous to the silly to looking really cool.
To very menacing.
The next aspect would be
the characters, I would say.
The characters. The main character is Bayonetta, if you already didn't know by the title.
It's definitely the cliche story of woman who doesn't know who she is with amnesia.
Yeah, and she's a witch.
All you know really is that she's a witch and she fights angels.
Yeah, because apparently she made a deal with the devil. If she doesn't kill an angel once per day, or something like that,
then apparently she gets sent back down to hell, but it's never really explained.
And she fights exactly like the Matrix, with the over-the-top action kung fu with guns, or kind of like the combination of the Matrix and Equilibrium.
There's a few other minor characters along the way. There's a reporter that's following her because he believes that she killed his father.
And he's not important. There's a little girl, she's not important. And then there's the rival witch, and she's really not that important. So really, all the other side characters aren't important. Oh yeah, and then there's the Joe Pesci informant guy.
You only see at the beginning and at the end.
And he's not important. Then there's your arms dealer, who works for Satan. And he's not important.
Who is a demon himself. Yeah, basically all these characters, you could take them out and it'd be exactly the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Which kind of brings us to the story of the game.
What story?
The story makes no goddamn sense. It is so absolutely convoluted. I'm going to try and explain it. So, back in the Dark Ages...
If you're vulnerable to aneurysms, cover your ears now. This will cause severe amounts of those.
So, apparently back in the Dark Ages, there was a witch clan and a sage clan. And they were like...
They don't like each other.
We're going to keep the balance of the universe. Oh, but two of them got together and had a child, a forbidden child. So now...
Blasphemy!
That's kill each other. And they do. So that kind of led to the witch hunts, which meant that all the witches are gone except for two.
Well, except for two. Bayonetta and her rival.
Whoever the fuck her name is, I don't remember. So now she's in the future, or modern day, might as well be the future. And she's trying to do something.
She's trying to recover her memories.
And something. It's not adequately explained, but you're not really in it for the story. You're kind of more in for the action.
If you're looking for a good story, look elsewhere.
Yeah.
This will just leave you hanging upside down.
So, really, anyone that's going to play this game is going to play it for the action.
And now the action.
The action is actually...
pretty decent.
Borders on really fun, and I'm going to throw my goddamn controller through this goddamn TV. Because the game will punish you severely.
There are times where you'll... Usually when you have a cutscene and you see an enemy being introduced and they attack you, usually they're not really attacking you in the game. In this one, you better have your hand on the trigger on the trigger button to dodge.
On the dodge.
Because one scene in particular is where you're fighting like these ship angels that fire a bunch of rockets. Okay, battle's gonna start. I know what they're gonna do. I think they're about to fire the rockets, so I have to get ready to dodge. No, as soon as it starts, I'm already getting pummeled by the rockets, and there goes half my life.
Yeah, you gotta have the dodge feature down like nobody else's business. If you don't have the dodge feature 100% mastered, you're gonna die. You're gonna die a lot, and it's frustrating.
Another problem is with the battle system. Sometimes your screen will get clusterfucked. Well, there'll just be so much going on, you won't be able to see what's going on.
Yeah, it's got the clusterfuck mechanics. Basically, you'll be focusing on one enemy, and then off-screen, an enemy will perform an attack that you don't see coming, and it'll hit you. But the game does reward you, at least, with the dodge, because if you dodge an incoming attack at the right moment, you go into bullet time, which then which slows everything down and allows you to perform a lot of combos on an enemy.
Which really brings them down.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. I like the bullet time, but damn, you just got to be so quick with that dodge feature.
Another thing is that as you fight, you build up a special magic meter, and when it gets filled up, you can do a special, like, instant kill attack on enemies. The problem is, it takes about 10 hits to fill up one little orb, but one attack on you will take away 5. So if you're fighting an enemy that you can't dodge, you're shit out of luck. You better have that meter filled and use it right at the beginning.
Yeah, once you get the meter filled, you gotta be right on top of using that, or else it's just gonna be gone. Another thing about enemies that is very annoying, some of them will just, like, quick attack, and you won't get a chance to react, and so you'll just get your ass kicked. So, some of the battles that are really fun, though, however, and that I gotta bring up...
The boss battles.
Boss battles are, like, gigantic. They're absolutely ginormous. It's like on the level of Shadow of the Colossus. And they're a lot of fun. I did like those.
We'll continue talking about this in part 2 of our video, because we're getting near the limit of ours.
Okay.